one of the things that's going around the country, of course, is kind of sweeping the country, is this movie Bella. And it's really inspiring a lot of people. The pro-lifers are happy to see Hollywood, and of course, finally put out something that has a little bit of values to it. And we've all seen it. I went to see it with my wife and daughter the other night, and you just saw it last night, as I understand.
It's fresh.
Yes, and I even got to see it at a Heartbeat International conference, so and it was dynamic.
It's a great movie. Well, the amazing thing is, the man who is the star of this movie, Eduardo Verastegui, is joining us here on Life Talk today. He's given us a few minutes here, and we want to welcome you to the show. Eduardo, how are you, sir?
Very good. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Listen, you know, the movie that you've made here and that you star in has really made an impact in the pro-life movement. People all over the country are talking about it. I've gone on our blog, and we have a forum there, and people on there are talking about it. And what's been your reaction to it? What are people saying to you about it? I know you're going to a lot of pro-life events around it.
You know, it's been amazing. I'm so blessed, you know, to be part of this wonderful film and traveling all over the country promoting this film. You know, but more than a film, it's a mission. You know, because it's nothing more beautiful and exciting than waking up in the morning and to fight for a mission that is bigger than yourself. That is making, you know, a difference, you know, in people's lives. And a quick story. I just want to share this before I told you all the great things that are happening. Why this film is so special for us and why this film changed our lives is because before I moved to New York to start shooting this film, 3 weeks before, we couldn't find the actress. And I was very nervous because I wanted to rehearse with the actress and to understand the pain that the character was going through. You know, in this case, Nina is the name of the you know, the young lady that is pregnant and she doesn't want to, you know, she wants to have an abortion. And how my character, Jose, you know, is helping her to choose, you know, life. And making a story short, we couldn't find the actress, so I ended up going to an abortion clinic to rehearse and to do a little, you know, to do my homework and to do a little research to build my character. And I thought it was going to be very simple and very easy, you know, just, you know, just get there and stop the first lady and interview her and ask her a few questions and that's it, right? But when I got there, I was in shock. When I saw these girls, 16, 17-year-old girls going in, I mean, I forgot about the film. I was in shock. And then I saw a little group of people outside trying to convince them not to do it. So I approached that group and I started talking to them, you know, I introduced myself. So they thought I was one of them. And next thing you know, they told me, Eduardo, can you please talk to this couple because they are from Mexico. They don't speak English. We don't speak Spanish. And so can you please talk to them? I said, sure. Next thing you know, I was in front of this couple, and they recognized me from the soap operas that I used to do in Mexico, because even though I did them like 12 years ago, they repeat them through Univision forever. So so I was talking to them for like 45 minutes about life and about Mexico, about dreams, about everything, you know. I gave her a little teddy bear, and she started crying, and making a story short, she missed her appointment. She left. I called her the next day, and we built a friendship through the phone for a week. I told her, listen, you're not alone. We met for a reason, and I just want to let you know that I want to help you with anything I can do for you. And finally, we found the actress. I moved to New York. We finished Bella, our film. I came back to Los Angeles, and a few months later, I received a call from the man who was with her that day. He's telling me, Eduardo, my boy, he's repeating my boy many times, and he tells me, my baby was born yesterday, and I want to ask your permission because I would love to call him Eduardo. Man, when I put that phone down, I couldn't even talk. I put my phone down. I went to the hospital, and when I met this little, beautiful baby, little Eduardito, and a few days later, he was in my hands, in my arms, and the way how he was looking at me, I mean, it changed my life. Even though, I mean, I said to myself, even if Bella doesn't sell one ticket and nobody see my movie again and never comes to theaters, I mean, I rejoice in Eduardito. You know, it changed my life, because by the grace of God, I was used as an instrument to save this beautiful baby. That's that was the beginning of Bella. You know, the first fruit of Bella is little Eduardito.
You know, you're gonna see that kid for the rest of your life, whether you actually physically see him in person or not.
Right.
You're gonna see him in your mind for the rest of your life. Do you realize that?
Oh my gosh! I mean, it changed my life. I mean, I'm telling you, it was the most beautiful experience I ever experienced in my entire life. When I was holding that baby in my arms, and I was just hugging him, and I was just singing songs, and I was dancing with him. It was just. I can't describe, you know, what I felt when I saw his eyes and he was looking at me, and it was amazing. Changed my life.
One of the great things I keep hearing you say, Eduardo, and this happens with a lot of us in the pro-life movement, is we get involved in order to change other people's lives, and it's true. But how often does the impact of our work change our lives for the better?
Eduardo's life has changed. Eduardo, I'd like to ask you if this movie was written and produced originally to be a pro-life movie. Was that the whole point of it?
Well, to be honest, you know, in the beginning, all we wanted to do was to be involved in projects that will have the potential not only to entertain but to make a difference in people's lives. And because, you know, as a Latino, it's very hard. You know, I'm from Mexico, and you know, Latinos since the 40s until today, we have been stereotyped in a very negative way in the media. Always the bandido, the criminal, the thief, the prostitute, the drunkard, and if you're good looking, then you are the Don Juan, Latin lover, womanizer. You know, that's all you get. So I made a decision 5 years ago that I will never use my talents again in anything that will offend my culture, my family, my faith, and it was very tough because, you know, I was tired of waiting for a role that would portray a man as a real man. So I thought, you know what, I have two options. Either I'm going to be here waiting for the rest of my life for a good role, or should I just, you know, open a production company and I do it myself. So that's how we started this company with Alejandro Monteverde and Leo Severino, the three of us. They call us the three amigos. And we started this company in my house in a little table with a cell phone and a big dream, and next thing you know, Alejandro Monteverde, which is the director of Bella, he went to Lake Tahoe to the mountains for 2 months because he wanted to be in a place that was very quiet, and he came back with Bella, and he told me, you know what, I couldn't help myself. This story came through me, not from me. It's inspired a true story. It's two stories combined in one. And when I read it, I just, you know, I thought this is exactly what I wanna tell the world. You know, a film that you know, promotes family values, a film that elevates human dignity, a film that, you know, promote, you know, and show the beauty and how life is sacred, and it's just, it had everything, you know,